Hey, YouTubers. Let's go up and say hello to everyone. Let's say hello. Y'all been doing a lot of talking. Hey, Grace Paris. Thanks for being here. Kathy Gordon, thank you for being here. Daisy Duke, thank you for being here. Lori, thank you for coming in. Let's see. Hello. Dawn Emery. Let's see. I think that's all. There may be. Hello, Rhonda De Winter. Yes, Rhonda, I have got to go back on there and do it from my phone and make you a mod, sis. I am sorry. Things have been crazy always around here. YouTuber, hello. Come on in. Lisa King, hello. Come on in. Let's see here. TJ, come on in. Yeah, I will not forget about Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda, for commenting. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, I think that's all, guys. Hello. As y'all probably know, that I posted my husband's had a kidney stone, and he had a high fever with it, or I wouldn't have really been worried about anything, but he had a high fever with it. And that's the things that's worried me. But he's doing better. He's on the mend. But that's why I have not been live, because I have been, doing a lot of studying, a lot of housework. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Rhonda. It makes me feel horrible, but he will be all right. I know, Grace. I know he will. He will. Whew. It's just a lot. No, he's not. Yeah, but he's on the mend. He's on antibiotics. I think he had a little infection in there, and I think the kidney stones are gone. Thank you, Jesus. And Daisy, we are praying hard for you. Yes, we'll pray that the cancer is not back, honey. We will pray. And anyone else that needs prayers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, men take pain a little harder than women do. But the fever, he soaked the bed last night, and that's what worried me. But I think that may have been the breaking point of when he passed it. So let's move forward, guys. We got a big show, a lot to show. Let's see here. Yeah, Grace got 2 shots today in her rear end because she has upper respiratory infection, and I think that my little one is getting one of those. I hope and pray it's allergies, but okay. Our Fair Use Act disclaimer. This channel uses other channels, and also for commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching. We are not a jury. We are not the court of law. We cannot say definitely and indefinitely that someone has done something or has not. We use in our opinion and speculation only. And so we're going to get started because I've got to show you guys something. First, I'm going to play a video, and I got to put the banner up. But a video, I was actually watching Lollies last night. It was very interesting. Hello, Leslie, keeping it real. Come on in. It was very interesting to me. I do need to just study that over really good. But there was this video that was sent to me, and it's going to be ooh, those letters are really big. I don't know how that happened. But evidently they've changed their size on their lettering. And we're going to play this. It looks like she may be a new creator, or yeah, TJ, they were. They very were. And I think, TJ, that Lolly's going to play this video as well. I wanted y'all to see this video, and then I will download a picture that I wanted y'all to see. Let's see here. Where is it? right here. Okay. We're going to share the screen. We're going to share the screen. Let's see here. Hang on, guys. I gotta figure this out. Hang on just a second. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to find out which one this video is. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I wanted to show you guys that. And yes, Panda Bear's mom, we are going to start on Devlin also. I've been saying that and been saying that, but after you were on Lady Freedoms, there's a lot of information I'd like to study on Devlin. Yes, and we'll start on his case, and yes, we'll get things rolling on that. Okay, I want to show you guys something. Hang on just a second. We're going to go to Silver's on the Scene. Okay. He does great videos, and y'all all probably know him. We're talking about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, missing from Hendersonville, February 26th. Some things he made at home, some things not so much. That he was possibly taken at a Texas Roadhouse. Allegedly. I know. The video. Hello, Ginger Snap. The video, the pictures are very disturbing. And I can't imagine for Lolly, to have to see things like that after all she's been through. Thank you for dropping the links. Thank you so much. So let's see. I think it's right here. Yeah. So let's watch. Silver's on the scene, and this is when he drove through the subdivision, guys. Through Sebastian's subdivision. Okay. Let's get this started. Hello, Canadian True Crime. Come on in. Memo, hello. If I didn't say hello to you, I'm sorry. Here we go.
Nighttime drive by his home to see how dark it is there. This was back in, I believe I say October 9th in the video. So back in October, I was in town, of course, to do some searching and in the hotel that night. And I go, wait a second. We've never driven by the neighborhood at night. I hear there's no street lights. I hear it's dark. Once again, being on scene, seeing what could happen. I think we did this around 10:30 or so, 10 to 10:30 at night. Silvers 2 is driving, and I'm doing the video. So what I'm saying here is Chris from the mob crew discovered security light coming on, and it illuminates the cars in the driveway, something we had missed. Everyone had missed on this, and he discovered it. Way to go, Chris. And then I think what led to the email to me is he discovered my video here where I happen to be there at night, and I actually set the lights off. Okay. So 4 months ago, I validated or proved something that he just discovered 4 months later, just recently. And it's amazing. So it's almost like saying, hey, I need to get somebody out there to do a drive-by and see if it happened. But it had already happened. Okay. So let's watch this and we'll see what we're talking about. So at this point, and you can catch it's in my video.
Okay, guys, sorry, I was downloading some things. Let me start some music. This is credit to Silvers on this scene. I am running behind, but let's start some background music. He's always said that I could use things also. Don't think he minds, but we're going to use just a little background music. And we're going to play that. I want to see the drive again. I think this was from 6 months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Videos. I'm not going to put the link, but Sebastian Rogers Nighttime Drive by his home. It's about 4 months ago, back in October. Silvers 2 is driving. I'm doing the video. And I'll just say this before I start. You'll notice that when there's no lights on a home, it is so dark. No street lights here. The only lights you're going to find in this house come from, like you see here, a garage light, maybe a porch light, if a house has a light on inside, or the lights from the car. As you can see, we're not really even illuminating the homes, just the street. If you cut those lights off, completely pitch black. So we'll start here. Let's just watch it through once, and then we'll back it up and repeat it and highlight these points. Here we go.
Right about here, okay, slow down, baby. Right here, look how dark that is. That is supposedly, allegedly, where someone came out with the flashlights. The car would be parked here, and they would be bringing, now that house right there, we're on turns, take a slow turn, baby. This would be turning on the Stafford where the car supposedly made the turn here, and then it would slow down. Can you roll your window down, babe? Pull on up, son. Go on. And that would be the house. They just had something lined up. Keep on going. That's the house with the security cam. Okay, let's go. You can roll your window back. And then look how dark it is, ladies and gentlemen. If we cut the lights off, it would be, of our car, it would be so dark. Here are the lights. You see them. Those are the two lights you see.
Okay, we'll stop right here. And this part here is just extra. I didn't really highlight it in the thumbnail, but when people are talking about those lights and how Chris, thank you again, Chris. I'm just a huge fan of your channel, and I think you do great work. And so, you know, for you to give me credit and thanks, it really makes me feel good. And more so that it's just, we're coming together for Sebastian. But these lights here, when I first realized that, I believe that's where the lights were coming from. You can see how the garage doors have inlets, if you call them, little windows, if you call them. And there's video out there of me saying that night this home must have had their inside garage lights on. And that's what we were seeing. And so as I did one of my daytime drive-bys, I realized, it just clicked on me one day after I'd already published that video, of going, no, they have lights over. It's interesting, they're kind of over the columns. You see, they're like in between the doors, okay, versus being right over the doors, but that's them. So if you back up, right, and then I came back out and I made the video that said, hey, I was wrong on that. It's so dark. Here I was wrong on that they're actually lights, and it makes more sense because who would have their garage lights on at 3 a.m. and
Okay, I just wanted to show a little snippet of that, and one more little snippet of that mob crew has. And we will get to summer. Grace, you gotta be patient, Grace. The steroid shot they gave you's got you all hyped up, girl. So Grace Paris, calm your nerves, honey. Calm your nerves. But this is gonna be Mob Crew, and this was from 7 months ago. And we're just gonna listen to a little bit. Hello, seclusion works. Hello. Let's pop this on the screen. And he's actually commentating on Silver's on the screens. Silver on the scenes video. Both of these gentlemen working together is amazing, I do believe.
Here. And they would be bringing, now that house right there, we're on turns, take a slow turn, babe. This would be turning on the Stafford where the car supposedly made the turn here, and then it would slow down. Can you roll your window down, babe? Pull on up, son. Go on. And that would be the house. They just had something lined up. Keep on.
And so that was really interesting. I know we kind of talked about this before, but there's more to this that I discovered from his video. So this is why it's a huge shout out. And there's a link to his channel at the top and in the description. Because he's done a lot for Sebastian, in my opinion.
You guys,
definitely a lot more than, in my opinion, than the family has ever done.
And
that's the house with the security cam. Okay, let's go.
So I won't go over a lot of this, because we've gone over this a couple times. But again, something I discovered the other week was the floodlight being activated. And so here's that. And the way you can tell is just keep an eye on this truck in this Dodge here.
Watch this, guys. This was 7 months ago.
And as we hit play, you'll notice, even though there is a stationary light that is on somewhere back by the boat, something, a secondary light, which is attached to the motion
Cancer
sensor,
did not
gets
come back.
activated.
Praise God, Daisy. Praise God.
So notice now we can even see part of the
Thank
Camaro.
you for dropping
I always
the
want to
link.
call it a Camaro. The Dodge, and of course, definitely a secondary light.
So
clearly
we all
kicked on.
know what we've seen, in my opinion.
Then we start having
allegedly.
some movement with the lights in the
Lights
background. But notice we
and the
don't
field.
see anything
Emotion
here, right?
lights.
So in my opinion, there's a car that has turned on that street, but they just don't have their lights on. In my theory. And so they
That
turn
was 7
around.
months ago,
Here's
guys.
one more time, just kind of showing. Notice that.
And I'm going to show you something. You may not have believed that I do what I say. But guys, I did send an email to the White House. And this was like 4 weeks ago. And here is my receipt. Okay? Here's what they said back. Thank you for taking the time to write and share your story with President Donald J. Trump. He is sorry to learn of the difficulties you and your family are experiencing. And I told him I was a YouTuber. I didn't say I was family. Okay? Told him I was a YouTuber. So they do respond, guys. After carefully reviewing your correspondence, we believe that your concerns involve state and local matters. Please contact government officials in your state or local area, excuse me, who can provide you with assistance. The President appreciates your kindness, continued support. Sincerely, the Office of Presidential Correspondence. So, that's what YouTuber was saying in a comment yesterday when I said, they sent a response, is that now we have that. If we want to take that to local government officials, print it off or what have you, and say, here guys, here, can you do something about it? I know that we've emailed, different people and stuff, but, we're not going to give up. So just letting you know about that. Let me turn this music off. Well, I'll keep it going because we're going to keep rolling with summer, okay? Everyone needs to flood the U.S. Marshals because they can come in and take over the case and they don't have to be asked. That's what I've always heard, TJ. That's what I've always heard. Now, I have heard that the DA can actually request for the U.S. Marshals to come in. But who knows? Who knows anymore? Okay, trigger warning, because this is going to be someone that says at least they responded and someone there has heard of her. Yes, I did Summer and Sebastian. Contact Cafe, come on in. You'll have the background music. I'm going to keep that on. Kiki is true. Write letters, called the U.S. Marshals, yes. And Devlin. Devlin's family was supposed to be investigated by FBI around late June. Confirmed. That's awesome. Hello, Mimi Jean. Come on in. We're going to start, like I said, yes, trigger warning. There's a lot of bad language in this due to the people that's speaking, okay? So that has no reflection on me, but I feel the need to play this, okay? And this is a channel I've never heard of called Sammy Sparrow, but this was released. Yes, that was in Lolly's chat yesterday. Yes, we were talking to him. I feel so horrible for him. Okay. This is called a video, a parting message for the sheriff. I don't know if you guys heard this yet or not. This is Jody Sue. Actually leaving a message for the sheriff that is retiring, Ronnie Lawson. I wanted you guys to see this. If you don't mind to drop this link for me also, mods, I really appreciate you. Really, really do. Do I need to turn the music down?
Yes.
This is the language. Trigger warning.
You see that man on the thumbnail out there on Brooks' stupid thumbnail from him? Brooks is a center pin that nobody's added fully yet. For all of our first seats on it, it's been waiting years, but that Brooks, right? Our dumbass thumbnail, but shit, man, out there on it. Sheriff Lawson, you know. Do you see him?
I got the
Yeah,
music on.
I may not.
This is another channel, Miss Paris.
Um,
It's not that person's channel.
like him necessarily because of my own reason. Has nothing to do with someone.
It's on.
But you know, shit is what it is. And you know, if need be, I'll always pick up a call or do it, you know. That'll always remain. But and so
Cheerful. I can't understand
But-
at the beginning. They do.
you know, I'll make sure that word gets there. Okay? Or whatever
Grace,
he
yes,
needs.
she's joking.
I mean, and it ain't yet. Yeah. But do you see that man?
Thank you, TJ.
That man
Thank you, Daisy.
cares more for Summer than Dawn or Candace Wells ever fucking will.
She's saying that
That man,
Ronnie
I
Lawson
guarantee you,
cares more for Summer Wells
than any
than
of you
her
all that.
home parents. That's what she
I
said.
guarantee you, Ronnie Lawson knows more about Summer and her real favorite things, her real favorite color, her real likes, who she really is, more so than Dawn and Candace or any of you all ever will. And even neighbors knows around. I guarantee you, that man, all law enforcement agencies, the TBI, state police, FBI, special units, know Summer better.
Yeah, Daisy, I know. I thought so too. What do y'all think about what she's saying? That she thinks that they thank you, TJ, for dropping that. That she's saying that the law enforcement know Summer better than her own family. What do y'all think? I'd like to see your comments on that. Yes, they do. Let's continue playing.
Anyone. They've not tried to take who she is, project things upon her, virtue signal upon her. They don't ask for trophies or accolades. They don't get paid goddamn enough for the regular jobs, let alone you tragedy pieces of shit. 4 cases deep in Tennessee doing the same shit. And around the country, because let's be real, the FBI does all things. Plus all the extra work and other things besides just children's cases. Alright? That man, no matter what you think of him, or Pruitt, or anyone else, they know Summer better than our own damn parents. I promise you that. I guarantee you that. They could tell you her birthday, her everything real, what's everything around Summer quicker
Mimi,
than Dawn and Candace
I know.
ever did.
Sounds like it.
or Candace Senior, or even those who
Oh, so
lived
she
in
had
and around
surgery,
Summer
Rhonda?
her whole life.
Daisy,
A
first
great
time you
portion of the
ever
reason
heard
those
of
in and
her
around Summer's community
or
can't
heard her say that? Yeah, I know. It was
give
wild.
you an exact portrait of Summer is because
Wanda's right. Jody did have cancer. Ooh,
masks,
bless her heart.
presentations of certain things, things being made to appear as, or certain
Listen to what she's saying.
other things throughout the years, right? Or disconnects and things once certain ages were reached and things, you know what I mean? Some neighbors didn't even know Summer existed, though they were right there, man.
She was
They had
saying
no
something
clue she
about
was
the
even there.
connections there.
Which is wow, isn't it? There's
It
some
looks like
neighbors
she's
that
even about to
seen,
cry.
and other community members that seen things that others who thought they were close to her weren't seeing.
Anyways, I'm
And
gonna
it's
move
because of
on
the way in
from
which
this, guys.
things were done in and around the monsters.
Go check that channel out, and you can watch the whole video in full. But she was saying that basically the law enforcement knows Summer more than her parents actually know. Let's see what YouTuber says. Everybody knows more about poor little Summer than the Wells, in my opinion. Yeah. Rhonda says, large scar causes sometimes when tired worse than others. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Well, right, hang on. I'm going to click on it. Allegedly, in my opinion, I don't think she's talking about the nice way of knowing her. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, let's take this banner off. And this is going to be credit to Killer Looks. Okay. He has a different way of bringing things out, but I do appreciate it because I believe that he has good information, in my opinion. Okay. He throws together a lot of videos with different snippets of information, and I thought this was kind of interesting because it's kind of like a hidden a hidden treasure, I guess you would say, because I feel like there's a message behind there. Can been going around the YouTube streets lately. Wow. Okay, here we go, guys. Killer Looks, and he's glad for me to share things. I asked him before if I could share things, and he said yes. So we're going to commentate. Yes, Kathy Gordon, Killer does awesome work. He makes you think. Yes, I like creators like this because you're like, what's behind this? And that makes you want to start digging without him just coming out and basically saying his opinions, you know? So listen to this, guys. I'm going to turn the music down just a little. Is it too loud, the music? I feel like it's too loud. I'm going to bring this on the stage. This don't mean Ellie still can't George on. Who knows? Who knows, Grace? I think in both Summer and Sebastian that they have enough to do some things as far as Ellie goes, in my opinion. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna play this. And it cracks me up because he's got a video at this, guys. That was in Scary Movie, and it's hilarious. I think this guy does a fantastic job.
Oh, look, it's green eyes. Anybody want to hear green eyes say tonight?
Why your son do it, man? Why they chase your son? That's what it's always been about.
Right,
Covering up
right.
your son did.
Of course, love their fucking.
That's why that text from Andy said it's done. Talking about your son. Two fairies coming for his ass.
The two. Oh, are you threatening my son to harm him?
Of course, if I wasn't Fred, no boogeyman, he might just out my ass and have to do stuff like that.
Because I'm pretty.
Remember down was telling me, Kid, the bell said you got 7 days to bring someone back and you gonna face God's instruction. When you gonna fucking just give up, tell the truth, and you go away and do it again. That's a sick motherfucker. I told you you're a fucking checker player, but get your chest measured, bitch. Yeah, you in the world, you don't know how to control, bitch.
Sure.
Fucking murder suspect name, your son.
Okay.
Fucking money in the murder suspect's name.
Okay.
Almost 12 months. It's probably
Killer Looks does a great job, guys. I want to know what you think about this video.
What did the boys say about your son?
Oh.
I want you to go sub up to
What?
Killer Looks, please.
What about CPS? What was that?
Your son is the number one suspect.
What was about a CPS report?
Did you know that you're going to keep out that information?
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we know who the uppers are. That's Andy's mom and dad.
Hey, Suzanne, come on in.
Like that needle just jumped.
Really, man? That scream in the red truck is all you got.
Shit, you forgot about that car door. You forgot about living there for I don't know how many years.
The red truck in a free, but you sit there like you go for fucking script.
Flash, truck, scream, door, times. Yeah, okay.
All you heard was screaming, saw a red truck, and that's really all you fucking know.
I didn't
But
see
no,
that
you know
truck
every
today.
fucking thing else that's true and ain't true.
What's trip, buddy?
Eventually you prevent yourself, and you have fucked up, and you'll give up and just disappear off the YouTube shit.
It's an awful
Where's your
lot
son at
tonight.
anyway? Your son done hauled ass probably, didn't he?
Where am I?
So, does anyone remember this phone call, who it was between? I know it was Jody Sue and, from the looks of the video, maybe Andy. Grace Spears, do you know? Anybody that's been on this case, do you know? Because I'm not real familiar with everyone surrounding this case. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Rhonda. Kathy. Thank you. Okay, we're going to keep on moving forward. I want opinions on what this video is saying.
I ain't heard your son in the background, but he done hauled ass, didn't he?
Miss Rhonda, I would like opinions on this, baby.
All right.
Y'all blackmail and pay down and get us up.
I have no lot.
I know you don't care because it's too late to care now. What's done is done, right? You on a suicide mission. You would die, right?
But
You got no fucking choice, G.
not grievous.
Killer has done many link analysis in the past.
Okay, I'm gonna move this a little forward
One of the most
because
visually
it was some
stimulating
interesting
seen in link
stuff.
analysis.
I'm just helping this group try to contaminate, discredit, and contaminate jury pools and shit like that against my eldest.
Excuse me? Let's hear that again.
Too stupid to realize what they're doing. It's just helping this group try to contaminate, discredit, and contaminate jury pools and shit like that against my eldest. Right? If needed.
So right there, what do y'all think that they're talking about? JSB. Okay, Rhonda. It seems like to me on this video that they're alleging that JS, oldest son, may have been involved. Yes. Yeah. People's stories, timeline have changed a lot in Summer's case. Yes. Yes, it has. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. I do know the gist of it, but that's why I want y'all's opinions. Okay, we're gonna move forward. I want y'all to hear it. I may skip forward a little.
Dive monster and stall pump are too fucking ignorant to realize that.
Well, nope. Didn't hear it wrong, did we? Jody Sue, I would like to know why you think that Andy and Becca are here to help taint the jury pool for Damien, also known as Boog, also known as my eldest. Pick a name for him. But why do you think, one, that he would even need a jury pool, and two, that his father is here to work with other creators to help taint said jury pool? There are so many things that I want to say about this,
the ending
but I will
of this,
bite my tongue. I doubt I'll get an
Killer
answer.
Looks does
I'm
an
very,
amazing
very curious
job.
as to why you think Damien would even need a jury pool. Has he done something surrounding
here?
Their child somehow, like either Andy got him involved, had him drive somewhere, got him involved in some way.
I'm seeing your comments, honey.
Something happened.
And see, they got a son named Andy.
Okay, so
I've seen him actually in the swimming pool and stuff over there at Dawn and Candace's with Summer at one night.
I know, Grace.
Before she went missing, you know, the swimming pool that used to be
Grace,
there.
I'm gonna show y'all tidbits.
Wasn't there when she supposedly went missing, but he was there like a couple weeks before. He was in the swimming pool with her then, just him and her in the summer.
Because then, you know, then Summer, all this shit happens. It becomes big on YouTube and everything. Jody Sue, you know, is pissed because she, this is all alleged. She's pissed off at Andy for getting their son involved in the BS.
Suzanne, yes, Killer Looks does amazing on his videos.
You know, but at the same time, she has to protect her son, you know what I mean? She doesn't want her son to get in any trouble. So she's in this, and that's also why their relationship got ruined, because Jody Sue was mad that he got freaking their son wrapped up in the BS. That's just my theory. Because my theory has to be, they all have to be it has to be something that all four of those people, Dawn, Candace, Andy, and Jody Sue, would all have, would all be involved.
So what was your gut feeling when you read that it's done?
My gut feeling was that either they had something to do with it.
Who's they?
Her and Andy.
Okay.
Or it was all of them together, like every single one of them in a family.
I feel like they were doing work for something higher up, and there is reasons to be scared. I feel like, this whole gag order thing. They can't. So I think if you listen how they're saying something, how law enforcement has said this is bigger than they can say, that there's a gag order, you know, it makes me feel like they're going to bust everybody all at once. So, Andy, if you are involved, I think that's why he's around. I really, really think that Andy's scared.
Yeah, you in the world, you don't know how to control bitches.
Sure.
Okay. Murder suspect name your son.
Okay.
Fucking money in the murder suspect's name.
Okay.
For 12 months, it's probably we're looking at a murder.
A what?
It's gonna be your son.
What?
Your son had anyway. Your son done hauled ass probably, didn't he?
where my son is
I ain't heard your son in the background, but he done hauled ass, did he? Hanging out with the cornbread mafia, cornbread bread.
All right.
Y'all blackmail and pay y'all to get us off.
But that's just my theory. So I've been thinking hardcore about because it has to involve, in my opinion, those four. And Jody Sue, in my opinion, is in this weird predicament.
I know you don't care because it's too late to care now. What's done is done, right? We're on a suicide mission. Do or die, right? You got no fucking choice.
I guarantee you, when this is solved, and it's going to be solved, this isn't going to be a stranger. This is going to be somebody you know, somebody you've crossed paths with somewhere, somehow, in my opinion.
Damn, killer. It's so good.
Summer Wells was 5 years old when she vanished from her family's home in the Beech Creek community of Hawkins County, Tennessee, on June 15th, 2021. Her disappearance sparked a massive law enforcement search and public awareness campaign. But as time went on, the case did not resolve.
Hey guys,
Instead,
I just
the
wanted
web
you
of
to see that
narratives,
part. I'm
witness
gonna try to
statements, and
fast forward
behavioural
a little
patterns
bit.
around the Wells property
Family
and
came
its
in.
immediate surroundings
School,
only grew more
school.
complex. Though the Wells family
Let's
has
fast
remained the
forward a
central
little
focus
bit.
of scrutiny, activity from others
I
on Ben Hill
wanted
Road,
opinions on this.
They heard the driveway alarm go off.
Right.
as a potential distraction.
Okay, August the 2nd. There was 3 women went to the wells. I call the girls, okay? But they're grown women. They went to the wells, they cleaned upstairs, cleaned up very good. But anyway, someone was in the woods, they heard the driveway alarm go off.
Oh yeah, they put like a bell across the bottom, like not really the bottom of the driveway, but like a quarter of the way up the driveway. They put a bell right there that run along the driveway that they would get notified in the house.
If someone came up the driveway?
Yeah, like even stepping on it, I tested it for them more than once.
Okay.
But that's the area of no cell service.
2 people went down the driveway, one chased the guy through the woods screaming, "I'm gonna kill you, you SOB," okay? And just jumped in her vehicle. About that time, the girl that was in the woods, Jody Sue, pulled up into the driveway, started screaming for Candace and blowing her horn. She saw with her own eyes Jody Sue's son coming out of the woods. Jody Sue, when she said something to them, Jody Sue said, "No, he was just checking my mailbox." She said he wasn't checking the mailbox. I chased him through the woods. He come out of the woods. Okay, then Candace said, "No, he's just checking her mailbox. He's all right." So nothing was ever said other than between us about it.
A sudden and unexplained shift occurred within Jody Sue's own household. That very same day, August 2nd,
Oh, y'all
Jody
listen
Sue
to this.
filed for an order of
Listen to
protection
this
against her
part.
longtime partner and the father of her children, Andy Bernard. Then, just 13 days later, on August 15th, it happened again. 1 month since Summer vanished, a woman, her daughter, and her son-in-law delivered firewood to the Wells property. The wood was dropped at the top of the driveway near the old home.
So right here, they're talking about, from my understanding, in my opinion, how a week after Summer went missing, there was another wood pile dropped. They saw someone in the woods. I've never heard this. Grace, you and Kathy, whoever knows this case better can tell me if they've heard that someone saw a guy in the woods. Okay? I want to know your guys' opinions. You know a lot about this case, and I love your comments. But please use alleged or in my opinion. You haven't heard it, Grace? So there was supposed to be one wood pile right before Summer, or right after Summer went missing, and then a week after. Okay? Watch this. This is wild and crazy, folks. Thank you, Killer Looks, for letting me share this. I'm trying not to use a lot of his content, but I am playing parts, guys.
Shed. But while unloading, the son-in-law once again saw a man in the woods who was clearly visible When later shown a photo of Jody Sue's son, the woman's son-in-law identified him immediately and without hesitation.
Okay, we was up there. Me, my son-in-law, and my daughter. Me and my daughter was in the house with Candace. My son-in-law was unloading the woods, sucking it up. He seen a person in the woods, white t-shirt, blue jeans. I got a picture sent to me tonight of Jody Sue's son.
Okay, I'm going to pull that up right now. Can you just say, is you around now?
Okay, when I showed you that picture of Jody Sue's son, what did you say about the person?
Thank you, Rhonda, for clarifying.
That's him. That's who you saw that day in the woods. Okay.
Thank you, TJ. Thank you so much, Rod.
Okay.
Okay. He took off through the woods
Yes,
behind
Rhonda.
Grandma's camper.
I heard on Hunter's dad's video that the cops kept on Hunter. In my opinion, I think Hunter and Candace are having things maybe didn't bother him. In my opinion.
And I jumped in my truck. There was no vehicles around, okay?
Okay.
Now, is it suspicious? Yes. Are we accusing him of anything? No. When I did question Candace the next time about it, she told me, well, he would have come up the driveway. I said, I thought he was a little kid. I didn't know he was a grown-ass man.
Thank you, Grace.
Right.
I'm thinking it's a,
And in no way, shape, or form are we blaming anyone on this channel.
And so I'm like, Candace,
Okay?
I said, would you
Until
think that
proven
would be
guilty
Jody
in a
Sue's
court of
son?
law.
I said, since they seen him come out of the woods, and that was down there that day, just being nosy, trying to find out who was up here. And she said, no, said he would walk up the driveway. Well, he didn't walk up the driveway.
Once again, Candace didn't report it. It was the witnesses who eventually went and reported the incidents to police. Just days later, on August 19th, the day of Jody's protection order hearing, her son filed his own against Andy. 4 days after that, Andy's mother quietly transferred the Fields Road family land just one street over from Ben Hill into a trust. This was land that had already been searched, but after the transfer, law enforcement returned again, and again, and again. It became the focus of multiple searches. Did the legal restructuring of ownership unlock something? Or did investigators see as something that made them come back over and over? Even crazier, a silent question began to take shape. A video recorded by Don Wells on July 1st, 2021, just 2 weeks after Summer disappeared, shows a fresh woodpile sitting neatly at the bottom of the Wells driveway. It had not been touched. Weeks later, on August 15th, more wood was delivered, this time to the top of the hill. Why? Who delivered the first pile? Why was it never burned, moved, or mentioned? And now the memorial sits where it was. This detail, quiet, easily overlooked, may be among the most revealing. Was the wood simply firewood, or did it serve another purpose? Was it a resource or a barrier? Was it for warmth or concealment? Within a matter of weeks,
I'm sitting here talking to y'all and I was muted the whole time. I said, anytime y'all want to send me information, please send it to my email. Grace, I will be studying it. Sorry about that, TJ. Oh, please. I was muted and I didn't even know I was sitting here talking like crazy. But yeah, Kathy, I think so too. I see that comment, honey. But Kathy, anybody that wants to send me anything so I can deep dive, I'll be more than willing to deep dive on Summer's case also. I was just calling, I was just checking, to see on this. Yeah, have to talk with me, see if live is still available. Okay, Grace, that'd be great. But Killer Looks does amazing work. Okay, and I think he brings out some things that people haven't really paid attention to, in my opinion. Heard him say that on the bit. Maybe listen to it again. Suzanne, thank you for helping too. Everyone that's helping in Summer's case and Sebastian's, all these missing children's cases, I truly appreciate y'all. Maybe next week I'll have a lot more time to do things. Okay. Okay, Grace. Daisy, thank you for dropping that. Kiki, truecrime77@gmail.com, guys. If you have any information, I will sit and study that. I can study any videos or anything I need to listen to. Thank you, Panda Bear's mom. Devlin is on my mind for Monday. Okay, I may be reaching out to you. If you could just email me, Panda, so I'll have your email. And we're going to get started on doing a lot with these cases, okay, in my opinion. But love you guys. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow. Rhonda can tell me plenty. Rhonda, please comment again. I apologize, honey. After the live is over, I will add you as a mod right after, okay? Thank you, Leslie, for coming in. I really love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Panda, it's usually around anywhere from 1 to 2 o'clock when I come on, just because my kids are in school, everything's quiet, and I can get more things done. Yes, thank you for my panel. Thank you for my chat. Thank you for my mods. Love you guys. Have a great day. Hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll cover more summer wells, and we might start into Devlin a little bit tomorrow on basics, okay? Love you guys. Please hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We're getting the watch hours in there, and we're about to be at our goal. And then I can do the giveaway for the gift card. Love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you, Town Chat. Yes, make a note. Thank you, honey. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow for a little while. But yes, I'm going to do some deep diving in summer. I know there's a lot on summer, but we need to keep Sebastian's name out there also, guys. Love you. Have a great weekend.